board member of Knowledge Channel. I was not yet in government service, but my schedule just did not allow me to join Knowledge Channel and the board to put up the Knowledge Channel in our public schools. I've attempted twice after that while in the Department of Education to visit Batanes. But one reason or other, there was a typhoon or the waves would not allow me to cross the sea. When I received the invitation from Governor Vic Gatto, I took it as the command from God. And I told myself, this will be God's special invitation to me. I can visit Batanes. I could be a guest of Governor Vic. And besides, I could visit a longtime friend, the Reverend Bishop Camilo Gregorio. I am so happy to make it to Batanes on Batanes Day. Happy Batanes Day po sa inyong lahat. Alam po ninyo, marami na pa akong nabisita ng mga bayan at mga probinsya. At marami na rin po akong nakaibigan ng mga kasama sa government service. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa friendship and the warm welcome of Vice Governor Ferdy, our municipal mayors, and I will try to be informal, Mayor Denny, Mayor Pinding, Mayor Cacho, Mayor Max, Mayor Romy, and the rose among the thorns, the most beautiful of them, Mayor Oliva. Maraming salamat din po sa ating mga sangguniang panlalawigan, ang lahat ng ating mga kasama sa ating mga munisipyo. I will tell you something that I learned from your government servant in Batanes, which I have never seen elsewhere yet. If some people think that money is everything, and some people think that power can give you money, I have learned in my very short stay in Batanes that we cannot earn power by bringing with us guns or goons. We cannot earn power by showing that we are above the people we serve. Mga taga-Batanes, dito lang po yata sa probinsya ninyo, may nakikita akong mayor o kaya ay governor na nagdadrive ng kanilang sasakyan. Naglalakad na walang kasamang bodyguard. Nakikihalubilo sa mga tao. At may nakita po ako isang mayor na nagdadrive ng pick-up truck para dalhin ang kanyang mga kasama dito sa Batanes Day. Nakawalo yatang pabalik-balik. Wala po kayong makikita ang mayor, governor, sa ibang probinsya na nagsisilbi ng tunay sa kanilang mga constituents. Dito po sa Batanes, nakilala ko at dadalhin ko po itong leksyong ito. Pangatlo, sa akin pong maiksing pag-iikot sa Batanes at hindi nga po malawak sa Basco nga lamang po. Nakilala ko po ang lesson number 3. If you have money and you have power, you keep it to yourself. In fact, you guard it. You do not share it. You put it in a vault and you bring security guards around you. Never, ever share money or power, except in Batanes. Nakapunta po ako sa isang inyong tinatawag na Centennial House. Akala ko po, kasi ito'y palaging nakakasama sa mga travel magazine. Akala ko po may Guardia Civil at merong mga nagbabantay. Baka manakaw ang relikya ng Batanes. Pero pagpunta ko po sa bahay na centuries old, nakita ko pong bukas ang mga bintana. Bukas rin po ang pinto. Wala pong kandado. Wala rin pong aso na nagbabantay. It was an open house. And inside that open house, I was welcomed as an unsolicited guest by Inday Estrella. She was suffering from rheumatism, but she gallantly smiled and welcomed me to her open house. She spoke in straight Filipino and then went and spoke in English because she thought I was a poor speaker in Ibatan. And I was amazed at how she welcomed me. No fanfare, just an open heart to welcome any stranger into her precious, priceless, centuries-old heritage house. Akala ko po, ito ay isa lamang pagkukunwari. Pero dinala rin po ako sa isang nabasa ko lang na honesty store. Nung pagpasok po namin, yung pong front door ay nakakandado. So sabi ko sa sarili ko, baka ito ay gimmick lamang. Pero yung driver po ng aming truck ay umikot sa likod. Kasi yung back door ay bukas. Pumasok po siya ang nagbukas ng honesty store. Walang nagbabantay. Kung anong gusto mong bilhin, nakasulat ang presyo at iiwanan mo ang bayad na dapat. I think that is the only honesty store in the whole Philippines.
That's right.
I think the open house is the only house that Batanes is willing to offer to one and all. You teach us about lessons in money, in power, that we do not find elsewhere and we will not read in books. Maraming salamat, Batanes, for this ancestral blessing, borrowing the word of Bishop Camilo, a blessing that has been passed on to you for 4,000 years, a blessing that hopefully UNESCO will now confirm as a World Heritage Site worthy of being shared to many more generations. Alam po ninyo, noong pinapanood ko ang pag-awit ng Lupang Hinirang using a live flag care of my beloved DepEd family led by our Superintendent Dina and our Assistant Superintendent Teng. Tumayo po yung aking mga balahibo at kasama po yung aking minamahal na DepEd family na sabi ko po sa aking sarili, sana dito sa Batanes, kung saan natin nakikilala ang mga leksyon ng buhay, maibahagi natin ito sa mga susunod pang henerasyon. Inside me, I was singing the Lupang Hinirang and at the same time telling myself, ang sarap maging Pinoy sa Batanes. Inaawit ko po naman yung lupang hinirang halos araw-araw sa ibang bahagi ng Pilipinas. But in Batanes, it means differently. I can sing it with pride. Because in Batanes, I have seen for myself that our students in schools, our old people in their heritage houses, speak in Ibatan, are proud to be citizens of Batanes, but can also speak in Filipino and also in English. I saw that myself in the 6 o'clock Mass in the cathedral, a multi-language Mass in Ibatan, in English, and in Filipino. Proud to be Ibatan, proud of being Filipino, and yet also ready to face the world. I'm not sure if that is part of your heritage, but I know that when I went around your grade 1 classes, I was amazed that your children are healthy and smiling. I have gone around many public schools, including those in Metro Manila. Your children are happier and healthier here. I do not know if that is because of the wakay that you feed them with,